Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Faith is taking the first step, even when you can't see the whole staircase. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. But I know, somehow, that only when it is dark enough, can you see the stars. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it, because conscience tells him it is right. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Everybody can be great, because anybody can serve. You only need a heart full of grace. A soul generated by love. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. Injustice, anywhere, is a threat to justice, everywhere. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Those who are not looking for happiness are the most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Never forget that everything Hitler did in Germany was legal. As my sufferings mounted, I soon realized that there were 2 ways in which I could respond to my situation, either to react with bitterness, or seek to transform the suffering into a creative force. I decided to follow the latter course. We must live together, as brothers, or perish together, as fools. People fail to get along because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because they have not communicated with each other. No person has the right to rain on your dreams. 1 has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. A nation that continues, year after, to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual doom. Wars are poor chisels for carving out peaceful tomorrows. Not only will we have to repent for the sins of bad people, but we also will have to repent for the appalling silence of good people. The time is always right to do the right thing. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. There comes a time when one must take the position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must do it because conscience tells him it is right. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. The choice is not between violence and non-violence, but between non-violence and non-existence. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy to a friend. Power, without love, is reckless and abusive, and love, without power, is sentimental and anemic. Power, at its best, is love implementing the demands of justice, and justice, at its best, is power correcting everything that stands against love. Injustice, anywhere, is a threat to justice, everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. True compassion is more than flinging a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice, which produces beggars, needs restructuring. Returning violence for violence multiplies violence, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. Today, our very survival depends on our ability to stay awake, to adjust to new ideas, to remain vigilant, and to face the challenge of change. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil, triumphant. Lightning makes no sound until it strikes. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Science investigates. Religion interprets. Science gives man knowledge, which is power. Religion gives man wisdom, which is control. Science deals mainly with facts. Religion deals mainly with values. The two are not rivals. We must rapidly begin the shift from a thing-oriented society to a person-oriented society. When machines and computers, profit motives and property rights are considered more important than people, the giant triplets of racism, materialism, and militarism are incapable of being conquered. Thank you for watching and for supporting us.